I got a cryptic message the last Saturday saying, would you like an Hoover? I don't want it anymore, could you want to pick it up, save it for the tip? This is from a lady who I've refurbished her vacuum cleaners before, so I said, yeah, go on then, swing round Monday if that's alright. So she left it outside of her gate when she went to work, and I went and got it. Ooh, and it's in lovely condition. It is a Hoover Purepower. Ooh, let's have a closer look at this thing. At least it stands up though. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? This very used example of a vacuum cleaner is a Hoover Purepower U3440 from 2002, made in the EC. It's used. One careful, I don't know how many careful owners it's had. It's in a massive state. Let me bring you a bit closer and we'll go through what's wrong with this, starting at the top. Where do we start? Well, if we remove the hose, which is actually in superbish condition, that's fine, that hose, we find a completely smashed top cord hook. This should be where you lift the machine up, and this one, look, it's just falling apart. So that is smashed. It's also got, it's missing the bit that you hook the hose onto. I dread to think what the filters, oh my gosh. There's its lovely filter, look, which I think I'm just going to leave out because of reasons. Whatever. Remarkably clean upholstery tool. That's not seeing much use, which is a bit more than could be said for this dusting brush here. Oh wow. If we compare it to a good condition dusting brush, you can see that, yeah, that's possibly seen the most use out of the whole machine. We got a very dog-chewed scabbard tool, a fairly unused crevice tool actually. So we'll pop those there, why not? It's got its top cord hook, the handle's alright, the cable's alright. We can date this bit of plastic from 2001 that I just broken. Let's move down really. And actually one of the surprises is it has the activator brush roll with obviously no belt because it spins so freely. But the only really thing to say about it is this is utterly filthy. This was found in a garage, I think. Hasn't been used for ages. The wheels are okay, and it's been used heavily on hard flooring, there is no doubt about that. But one of the biggest things that's falling off, we'll have a look at that in a second if it runs. One of the biggest surprises is it stands up. It's not fantastic, but you can do that on a Purepower, that's then why they snap. But it stands up. You can adjust the height on it, which in itself is amazing. That's like really rare on a Purepower. Looking inside, wow. Oof. The post motor filter is not the cleanest, let's be honest. And it has no bag either. So I think we should fit a bag. In fact no, before I go and ruin a lovely brand new bag, I think before I laugh, we should plug this in see if it runs. That actually does not run too badly. I am amazed. Let's just put the hose back on. Obviously I'll have superb suction in a minute because there's no bag in it. Okay, it's not fantastic, is it? It is pretty, it's still quite knackered. Dry bearings though, that green one that we saw on my channel, that's also suffering from the same issue. So we're going to bash the filter out and tip out all the dirt so we can see if it'll actually clean any up. Oh, that's on the hose, that's why that's being a little bit rubbish. Put the filter back in. We will fit a bag just because I happen to have quite a lot of Purepower bags, although this one has the different bag style to the green one, and it's fixed, so you have to sort of just push the bag over, which doesn't really work, and I'll just rip the cardboard a little bit there. That's a great design, Hoover. There we go, and then that clips on there like so. Well, there we go. It doesn't work very well, and I don't like doing that. Let's take the hood off and see what delights lurk under here. This is possibly one of the filthiest machines I've had in a while, and it's a shame it's so broken because it ever so nearly could be, oh gosh, a refurb job. The only reason that it's not is going to be that damage there. I don't know, I have use for it. Oh, hello. I'll show you this in a minute. I have more use for it in parts, I'm sad to say, so this may be the only time you see it. There is a bit of a clog here. Just a little bit. What's causing this? Some paper and an absolute ton of hair. In fact, since the brush roll doesn't work, it's got a 2-belt system. I've never seen one with a 2-belt system before. I've got flipping loads of belts that fit this. No idea what the heck its point is, but I think that belt should actually be over there, and this belt should be over here. I think, but first off I'm just going to tear this paper up just a little bit more, and we'll use it to clean itself up, shall we? That's smooth, that is. Ugh. Let's take the brush roll out. Now this is the activator style brush roll, the same as in the Turbo Powers and the Turbo Power 2s. It's actually in very good condition indeed, which is good. I'll be honest, in fact I think it might even be the same brush roll with us as a Turbo Power. I haven't got them to compare. so I cannot say for sure. Let's give it a little bit of a clean off. There we go. Get rid of all that, dump that down there. Crikey, the end caps are full of hair. And they should come off, maybe. Yes, they do. Look at that. So we can take those off. There's nothing wrong with the bearings on it. That is just very good condition brush roll. Let's just get the dirt out of the brush roll. Back door housing is making some phenomenally horrible noises that I'm not quite sure why or what its problem is. Hair out of there. This is just a very unloved machine, but actually I don't think it's in too bad condition, but I just need it spares more than I need it. Right, so we'll put the belt back on there. Lord knows why it was off, because oh, that's why. That's terrible. That's a very warm belt, and I don't have any of these on me. Wait, no, that's not the reason. Wait, it might be the reason. I think I put these end caps on the wrong way round. But I think the belt's still knackered, which is what's making it pop off. But I don't have. We might not finish this video off today. It's a shame because I've got best to hoover up. Oh no! Wait, no, that's tensioned it. Ha ha. Oh, that's all right then. I was going to say the belt really wouldn't take any tension at all. We finish this video tomorrow. They are utterly knackered. But do spin the brush roll, so that's okay. Oh, there's filth here as well. Oh, this sodding seal I think actually goes under here more than it goes. Yes, it does, look. It goes all around here, so we'll clip it back on. So we can actually have some suction power. This is going to fall off the second I turn it upside down. I can feel it. Oh bother. I want to glue it back in. What you will do though is put the bumper back on. That's been annoying me for the couple of days I've had it in the car waiting to film it since picking it up, because I picked this up on Monday. It's now Wednesday. I won't lie. There we go. Look, that's better already. I think this is just gonna. No, it's not. Right, get it on. Ooh, marvellous. And that's not clipping on. Why are you not clipping on? Oh. Oh, there you go, you are now. It's just so terrible. Or we can give this filter. Oh, it's a very quiet thing, isn't it? Right, I think we've just about got time to put this back on. This might shut it up a little bit. Doubtful, but it might. Now the hose isn't going to stay because this whole bit is smashed that normally holds it, but it should go on well enough for me to pull you back and us to clean up its mess. But it works really well. Really well. But I just don't think it's going to live. Because you see, I need a couple of the little trimmy bits from it for that lime green Purepower that you saw on Tuesday. Because I put them both up at the same time, so the fact that I said Tuesday makes sense. And I know that another collector has a Purepower from his childhood that needs a chassis, and this has a chassis, and just due to the, I mean, it would clean up really nicely, but it would never look mint because there's a lot of damage to the hood, a lot of damage to all of the decals all the way up it. They're not loved machines yet. I just think that it's going to be, you know, I mean, the activator that can go to a good home, the bag door, maybe the hose, the tool. I think it's just going to be better as a breaker. So unfortunately this is probably going to be the last time you see this, unless something miraculous happens, which it might. Right here, right now, this is a lovely freebie that's to be used for spares to help out another vacuum. But for now anyway, it can go sit in the corner until I need it. And as always to you I say thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.